her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Jean A. Snyder.
A big-time fatal four-way match coming up here, guys.
Which means, believe it or not, we're going to be sending away 3 of these superstars with a loss here tonight.
And her opponents. First, from Scarsdale, New York, Akira West.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our fatal four-way match.
And one of these superstars will walk away from here with plenty to brag about, while the other 3 will likely be wondering what went wrong for them here tonight.
And from Queens, New York, Ji Young.
And now we're just moments away from this huge fatal four-way match.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match is huge. And from talking to some of the superstars earlier today, I'm willing to bet the monitors in the back are sold out for this one.
You talk about a treacherous environment to compete in.
This is a treacherous match indeed, as Corey was saying. I can't even tell you how.
The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once
Happen anywhere.
Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous without weapons. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see.
Hard to argue Michael's point on volatility and the volatility of this match, but if you ask me, guys, matches like this where there are essentially no rules are one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. Nobody else true. Nobody else made this move. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do.
So what do you think about what I told you on Monday? You told me a lot of things. About the Chloe and Valentino mess. Like, I didn't ask to carry the secret, especially about my best friend. I've been going back and forth on whether or not I should tell her. Oh yeah, that. I honestly think you should keep this to yourself. This could cause a big rift between you two. That's true. It's not like we're in the best of terms right now either. It would just cause us to be even more distant.
Selena, you ready?
Coming!
Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous without weapons. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see.
Michael, you brought this up earlier, but just think of the possibilities in terms of matchups in a Fatal 4-Way. At any point, a superstar can be in a 3-on-1 or a 2-on-1 situation. I can't emphasize enough the importance of being able to take advantage of going 1-on-1 with your opponent in this type of contest.
Odds are so important in a